Hello and welcome back to Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I am continuing with Mass Effect 1, and we are kind of on our way to see Matriarch Benezia. If you're unfamiliar with that, Matriarch Benezia is the mother of Liara T'Soni, which is one of your alien companions in the game. Welcome, and thank you for joining me on the live stream or the recording of the live stream. And do me a favor real quick, jump down in the comments section, just say hi, or tell me a game that you've been playing or that you'd like to see streamed, and if I have it in my collection, I will add it to my streaming queue. If I don't have it in my collection, I'll jump over to the PlayStation Store, and if it's on sale, I'll pick it up. If it's not, I'll wait for it to go on sale, and it'll be one of the games that I stream. Again, I'll add it to my queue. I currently have in my queue to play Dragon Age Inquisition. It is on the PlayStation Store currently for $40. I'll probably wait for it to go on sale, or wait till I get an Xbox Series X. I don't have my Xbox One hooked up. It is all strictly PlayStation 5 for the last month or so. I've been on PlayStation 4 a little bit, but I mean, I'm kind of liking the changes that they make. It's not massive. I think the biggest thing for me, for the community, is this photo mode. This was not in the original game. You couldn't do photos, and because it's part of a community, machinima, or just taking awesome photos. This is the Mako, which has also been given a little bit of a fine touch or corrections in controls. But there are some user interface things that help with the gameplay. The controls are much smoother. Obviously, the frame rate and the textures are much improved. They've done a lot of good work on it. But again, if you've already played the story, then you're not really getting much more than a coat of paint and some improvements on some of the things that even the characters have. Like if they were in combat here, you can see the shielding has changed versus sort of the overall HUD for the character has changed. The ability to kind of tell characters where you want them to go has changed as well, but I think overall the main part of what makes Mass Effect is still intact. You get all the single-player DLC as part of the package. I don't know if it's a full-price game. I'd probably say maybe like a $29.99 or... But I think if you're a big fan and you're okay with supporting BioWare with some of the better things that they've been putting out with Electronic Arts, I think we can give them a little bit of a nudge in what hopefully will help support the next Mass Effect game. So that's the way I look at it. I'm going to support the team. I enjoyed Mass Effect Andromeda, despite the issues that it had. And when I play Mass Effect Andromeda after playing the original Mass Effects, again, I appreciate Mass Effect Andromeda. But here we are with the Legendary Edition. It's cool that it's all in one place, too. I was playing on Veteran difficulty, but I was dying for some really, I think, silly reasons, and it was like one-shot kills, and it really makes the enemies very bullet spongy. So I went back down to casual. I enjoy the story most of all. I might increase the difficulty a little bit more, but sometimes I would be killing enemies fairly simply, and then they would be killing me awkwardly. Sometimes I go in just really powerful, and then suddenly the AI would almost ramp up to even a harder difficulty than Veteran. But so I'm currently playing on casual. Load times are improved, so that's a huge benefit. The little loading blips, I think that was something that was in the original game. I'm not 100% sure. But even for a game in this generation, even on PlayStation 4, I think is just a little bit too much. There's loading like icons like will pop up and say, hey, I'm going to load this before you go into it, and the autosave is atrocious. Like, I mean, you can save just about anywhere. Like, I can save right here, and I probably want to, but I have to manually do that. Now, autosave is a thing. I believe that is gameplay. So you have an autosave down here, and that is on. Turn this on to automatically save the game at set intervals. Autosaves always overwrite the same autosave file. So it is on, and I've always had it on. But it doesn't really do a good job of autosaving. So for example, before you fight Saren, you place like a thermonuclear device. Like the first time you fight Saren, you place a thermonuclear device on a planet, and it's sort of in this canal, this waterfall kind of setting. So you and Caden and your team and Ashley split up. So if you're not familiar with it, spoiler, Ashley and Caden split up, and then you kind of go into this little battle from that canal area. You go through a door, you have this little battle, you go through another door, you go up a level, and then there's this cut scene where you have to decide between Caden and Ashley, depending on what you choose. For me, I chose Caden, so I went back down and to help him set the bomb, and then when you go to have that battle, Caden setting up the bomb, you're trying to protect him. If you die there, it will send you back to when you originally arrived the first time at the that canal water area. So it kicks you back considerably. Instead of making like a save before you fight Saren, or so you sort of have this conversation with Saren, it sends you too far back. Sorry, that was a long-winded explanation of that autosaves do not create good checkpoints, and that might just be a product of this game. They might be better in Mass Effect 2, but I'll figure that out when I get there. So back a couple of years
all Peak 15 facilities
ago,
have suffered a great deal of damage.
I would be
biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
So back when I
reactors back online.
Okay, thanks, Garrus. So when I would be, every year I do like a Mass Effect. This is maybe 10 years ago. I do Mass Effect like marathons, right? So I'd play every game, and I would be getting it to about, I think, 20 hours per game. So I'm curious if that still holds true for the game. If again, I've got like some DLC. I'm not sure what type of DLC was available for the first Mass Effect. There definitely was for 2 and 3 that I remember.
Why
Yeah,
are
light.
the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
Why do the turret's footing not make any sense? Lighting is much better. Obviously the textures and frame rate, like I said before, and load times. Now, I'm a fan of Cyberpunk 2077. I want a lot more for that game. Hopefully that's what they're working on right now. But when I go into this game, and one thing I didn't care too much for in Cyberpunk 2077 was the way that NPCs respond to what you do in the world. So anybody who's played Cyberpunk 2077 probably knows when the NPC, what's up in the big world? And they would say that, and your cred, your street cred could be maxed out. And they wouldn't be like, oh, you're that mercenary, V, right? Whereas here, almost every area that you go into, the NPCs that you talk to, not even the main line NPCs, would say, hey, I heard you're that Spectre, or hey, I heard that you took out this group of people, or they recognize the impact that you're having in their space. And that happens here, but that rarely happens with non-mainline NPCs in Cyberpunk 2077. You could walk up to an NPC, you could have just gone in and taken out a big group of gang members, and the NPC that was definitely within earshot of you, or line of sight, be like, hey, what's up in the big world? I mean, come on, man, my street cred is 50. Do you not know who I am? It'd be like Jerry Seinfeld, walking through a space, is like, do you not know who I am? Them watching your show, right? And your studio audience on Jerry Seinfeld, and then the studio audience members leave the studio, and then Jerry Seinfeld meets them out on the street, and they're like, hey, what's up in the big world? Versus, saying something about what they just witnessed. And this game, the Mass Effect series, from what I remember and what I'm, remembering, that it did really well with NPCs reacting to what you were doing in the game. It's definitely more story-driven, I think. Yeah, see, there's that little loading or saving screen. It's telling you that, hey, we're creating a save point, but...
What was that?
Animals, wind. This place is in bad shape.
The arachnid.
What were those things?
It clearly says Ragnar Soldier. Is your HUD not working, Garrus? Because when I put my cursor over them, it clearly says what the enemy is. Did you not get the upgrade? In about a week's time, Biomutant comes out. I'm excited to get into that game. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through all 3 Mass Effect games before then. I'm definitely going to be into Mass Effect 2. But I don't know if I'm going to get to Mass Effect 3 or even finish Mass Effect 3 by the time Biomutant hits. Been a lot of really good back-to-back releases in the last 6 months that I've been able to jump into. Alright, let's see where we're at with squad members and equipment. Destination, no points there. Okay. There. Equipment. Raptor 6. Firestorm 7. Kessler 6. Need to sell some stuff. 160 to 190 equalizer. Yeah, sure. I'm more of a pistol player. I've got a bunch of heavy armor. I guess I am not skill level high enough to wear better armor yet. Let's see what we got here for you. Yeah, again, spoiler already, I chose Caden over Ashley. Yeah, I'm just looking what's better: damage per second, heat sink, and accuracy ratings. Making sure I've got all the upgrades filled. Yeah. 160 to 130, goes down to 3 on heatsink, up to 60. Yeah, they all need better armor. Alright. Save that. So when I make a save point, that is what it will load to if I do die. If I do die. I feel like the cursor aiming is much better too. Much smoother. Oh, totally thought that was a door. Where'd he come from? Now see, my ideal difficulty for games would be not to make the enemies more spongy, but make them as threatening as I am. Like, I need to get into cover, but if it takes me 3 or 4 hits to kill them, then it should take them, 3 or 4 hits to kill me. I mean, they're powerful. I mean, my skill set should give me the ability to augment that. But when they can kill me in one shot, but it takes me 20 to 30 shots, that's just increasing them and making them bullet sponges, which is sort of what this game is doing.
A backup power system.
Critical startup error. Virtual intelligence user interface offline. Manual boot required.
Manual boot. So I can go in to talk to Mother from Alien. Okay, so memory core damage. Transfer module stack to core 2 or 3 to reactivate. So I need... I need to take that over to there. I need to get them all in that area. And I'll take this one over here. And this one over here. This one over here. Over there. Over here. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright. This one over here. This one over here. This one here. Don't hit the X button. Over here. And this one over here. This one over here. This one over here. This one here. This one over here. There. Here. This one there. Then this one here. Bump dome. Bump dome. Bump dome. This one here. This one here. This one there. This one there. Nice little puzzle.
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
How do I shut this thing up?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira.
So I'm strictly
May I ask
going
your
Renegade on my my run.
Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance.
Trying
Navy.
to.
1 moment, please.
I am sometimes
Service
nice.
record confirmed. Due to the current emergency, you are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
What's the situation here?
1 moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely, or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also damage mechanical ones.
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you've unleashed to sleep. Nice.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Alright, let's see your journal. Mission. To Rift Station. Reconnect fuel lines. Reconnect landlines. Alright, you're tracking down Matriarch Venezia. She has gone to the Rift Station facility, which is accessed via Peak 15 passenger tram.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Alright, so I'm not sure what this is. One thing I don't have. I think oh, there it is. No, it doesn't zoom out enough. Like it's telling me like this little blip here. It's telling me that's where I need to go. I'm zoomed out all the way, but I can't see this over here. I can't push over there anymore. So I imagine this is like the destination spot, but I can't get over there for some odd reason. I guess that's a manual destination. Oh, maybe it's not. Not quite sure. Now it's gone. Maybe I had a map point somewhere else. Alright, anyway. Let's just go forward.
Now exiting to the roof. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Online. How may I assist you?
We were just talking.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Alright, so... Alright, landlines are repaired. That was easy. Will she say anything now that I've repaired the landlines?
Connections restored. Processing new data. User alert. Unable to connect to hot lab facilities.
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely, or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also damage mechanical ones.
What do I need to do to get the power back on?
The valves to the helium-3 fuel line must be opened. This can be done at the controls on the reactor assembly proper.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Reactor assembly proper.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Um, so I need to go to... Imagine just left, right. Has to be the way, right? Nice, looking nice.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Now entering main reactor. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Alright, let's make sure we save.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
I totally thought Garrus was an enemy. You know, now that I think about it, I was complaining about difficulty settings, but essentially, making the game more casual just essentially turns me into a bullet sponge. I think I would just prefer it to make the enemies smarter. Like they'll use cover more often, or they'll use abilities more often, or they're more in numbers. But making the player or enemy bullet spongy, I think is the wrong way to go.
Online, connected to subsidiary facilities. How may I assist you?
What's this about loose contaminants?
Dangerous biological agents are present in the tramway decontamination chamber. The tram station has been sealed in the interest of crew safety. Activation of the fail-safe plasma jets is recommended prior to access.
Override. Open the doors now.
Very well, Commander. Releasing safeties. Proceed at your discretion.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
I think it's funny how I like how the metagels are plentiful, but sometimes you can pick up a metagel when you don't need it, and because you can't pick it up, it disappears. Alright, that should open the tram. I think this is where, spoiler, I think this is where
Decontamination and transit hub.
I decide whether or not I
or unauthorized materials detected.
kill or befriend the Arachne Queen. Somewhere in there is Benezia. I don't know if I fight Benezia, then talk to the Arachne.
They're locked in.
It seems the trams to the subsidiary stations are beyond this.
Online, connected to subsidiary facilities. How may I assist you?
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
What's the status of Rift Station?
Am I getting attacked right now?
Rift Station has been locked down by the staff. There are presently no contaminants within the facility.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
What if I would have just been attacked indefinitely? I love those lifts. You lost an arm, buddy. Oh, if I could interact with them after they die.
Control group, loosen them. They're in... Can't escape. Up the tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struct. Out while you can.
He killed himself because he was part of whatever happened here?
There must have been something he could do to help his comrades.
That probably would have killed me instantly if I was on veteran.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station.
Departing station. Destination, Rift Station. Shun, shun, shun.
Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
I want to go to the central station. Okay.
Stand down. Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
I take it you've encountered those things.
Encountered, fought, seen men ripped apart by. We're all working on stems. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
Call me Shepard. I was sent to find an Asari matriarch.
Venezia? Yeah, she came through here. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
I'm packing fire and steel. They want to fight with claws and teeth, it's their funeral.
You got my support. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
I've got business with her. Stay out of my way.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians. There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. Can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
You're certain the matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from the outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
We're all in the same boat.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
You're not gonna go to the hot labs, are you?
Gonna steal everybody's stuff. I think the only thing that really discriminates Garrus from another Torian is the eye patch. This looks like what Garrus was wearing when he joined.
What?
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Do you know President Huerta of Earth? I did not think so.
Benezia passed through here. You didn't see her?
I saw her. You asked if I knew her. I do not.
Jeez.
Tell me about yourself.
Can I shoot this
I am
person?
Alestia Alice from the University of Arraius. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just spout random facts?
I pretty much, yeah.
No need to be so rude.
You are interrupting my meditations. Precisely how rude must I be to convince you to leave?
Sorry, I'll leave.
No, don't apologize.
Then I will
Shoot
return
her.
to my meditation.
Bam, dead. Yeah, well, if I could actually shoot you, I would. And then everybody else just looks at me because I'm a specter. Specters do whatever they want.
Warning. Watchdog protocol is active.
No idea why they're... Are they all, can I go kill the, scientist now? Where's she at? Oh, you messed up. And my gun really is overheated. Oh, please tell me I can shoot her now. Oh, that's not who I thought it was. Bummer, I totally thought I could have come back and done some real good. Where'd she run off to? Wasted mine. I don't know exactly why I'm killing people. Because I went through a door? But I was here to help them with their arachnid problem. Not see that one coming. There's Venezia.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother.
Marina
There
Sirtis.
is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
You won't look so smug with a hole in your head.
Your insolence is a poor mask for your fear.
So was that wave of her hand to open the door or to spawn enemies? He's getting weaker. I wonder if I can camera through this. Nope.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
I expected better from Asari commandos.
I will not betray him. You will... You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions, briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
You chose to join with Saren. You just got more than you bargained for.
It is a terror to be trapped in your mind, to beat upon the glass as your hands torture and murder. I was powerless, nothing but a tool for Saren. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
Tell me where the Mu gate is before I lose my temper.
Of course, Commander. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please. There isn't much time. I transmitted the coordinates to Saren before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should... you should... die. I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
First you turn on the Council, now on Saren. You're not loyal to anything, are you?
I suppose that is how history will know me. No light. They always said there would be a...
So is she dead? And probably should have brought Liara in here. Alright, now let's talk to the Arachnid Queen. They can be ruthless though. Kill it. Where are her... like Garrus? Where's my companions that were here with me to say, hey, watch your back?
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Who am I speaking to here?
We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
I don't know why, but I want to make sort of a comment here. If you've ever talked to somebody who uses an interpreter, I feel, tell me if I'm wrong, it's best to look at the person that you're talking to, not the interpreter. Like if you look at the interpreter and only talk to the interpreter, it's almost as if the person you're talking to that's using the interpreter is not being addressed. So it's almost an interesting thing that they did that instead of having like Commander Shepard talk to the Asari. Commander Shepard knows that the Asari is being used as a translator, so Commander Shepard shifts her attention to the Arachne Queen. Say the Arachne? The Arachne Queen. I guess to give it some respect? I don't know.
I didn't come here to talk to bugs.
The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to
And
sing.
now she decides to talk
They
to
are
them.
lost to silence. And their suffering, they cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
I would still like shift the camera over to the Arachne Queen, because we know who the Arachne Queen is talking through. Don't know why they should. Anyway.
I'm more than willing to wipe them out.
Such discordance bodes ill for what we must compose here. Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
The Rachni were a threat to the galaxy. Those
Where'd
things
you
are
two
filled
come
with
from?
acid. If she gets out of hand, they dissolve her.
Commander, there's some old grudges in the galaxy. Grudges humans should stay out of. If we kill her, we kill the entire race.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
I'm a renegade, happen to enjoy that, so maybe you don't know me. My reputation obviously didn't precede me.
Make your peace with the galaxy. The Rachni are a dead race.
We can't exterminate them. Not without the Council's approval. Genocide is one of the reasons we fought the Krog...
Is our kind so frightening? You would seek our silence if you cannot muffle our songs? If you cannot have us as your obedient claws?
Well, you did attack me first.
This time, stay dead.
We will not embrace the great silence.
Renegade. That's what Cyberpunk 2077 is missing. Stuff like that. Choices like that. And there's been a ton in the game, and I'm about 11 hours in. There's been a lot of... Ew, what the heck is that? Those testes? Those arachne testicles? So... It is dead. Now... How do I get out of here? So I took care of Venezia. Venezia's still like laying up against the wall. Yeah. Well, Venezia's still down. I'll probably talk to Liara when I get back on the ship. The Arachne Queen is dead in this playthrough. I know that that's going to have repercussions. Know it. So there it is. Thank you very much for joining me in this live stream. Thank you for watching the recording of the live stream. Please, when you stop by, leave a comment in the comment section. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you are notified when I go live. And when I do go live, I'll be playing games that I primarily have in my collection. that I've recently added. So right now is Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Soon, next week, it's going to be Biomutant. That's going to be a game that I'm going to be spending a lot of time in. I've played games like Immortals Phoenix Rising, Control, Cyberpunk 2077, the Housemarque collection. So there's a lot of Housemarque games, everything from Nex Machina, Resogun, Super Stardust, Dead Nation, Alien Nation, Matterfall, and the recently released Returnal. So I hope that you will join me for games to stream. Please leave me a suggestion for a game that you'd like to see streamed. If it's in my collection, I'll stream it. If it's not, I'll check it, see if it's on sale. When it does go on sale, I'll pick it up and stream it. All right, thanks very much, and I'll see you guys on the next stream. Bye.